streaming is a singles match between Gareth Hibbott and Andy Lucas, both former world champions.
Yes, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're in the first seniors match against Gareth Hibbott and Andy Lucas. We're joined in the commentary by Chris Rushen. Good afternoon, Chris.
Good afternoon, Chris.
So how's your week been, fella? How's it been?
I haven't had a great week.
I can only get better, just get on the drink. I'll be alright. So is this the second match of the seniors? Is it round 2 yet?
Round 2, yeah. So, quiz question. How many World Championships have they had between them?
Played or actually won?
1.
2. Andy Lucas from the back door one, didn't he? And Gaz won last year.
Yeah. Andy Lucas has won the World Championship at those rules 3 times. Gareth won 2 world titles.
Oh, has he?
Yeah.
Well, so you learn something every day.
So that's 5.
5. My maths is not that bad. Yes, so Gaz won the lag and obviously chose to break.
I don't expect this match to take too long.
Yeah, they're both very good players, very methodical, and obviously been around a long time, so yeah, I think it'll be a quick and ferocious match, that's for sure.
Yeah. I think the slight advantage with the table setup is going to go to Andy Lucas. He's had probably 3 more matches than Gaz. Obviously Gaz came into the main event into the round last 64, and Andy Lucas has come through. So obviously this is the seniors, but he's had a bit more table time. Yeah,
Andy's obviously qualified obviously to get at the 64, hasn't he? And now obviously playing the seniors match. I don't know if Gaz got a bye as well, so Andy's had even more table time. Gaz just had 1 match, which is the last 64 this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's looking at reds. He's only got really 1 tricky red there, hasn't he? He's tried to... I don't know what Gaz tried to do. Did he try to spin it past there to play the red in the bottom corner? I think he did.
Not sure.
Yeah, I think he just tried to spin it off the side rail to kick out right and obviously play it on his bad red into the bottom left, but he's come a bit short, so he may be chosen. Unless he's going to pull some miracle shot out for Gaz.
He's looking at the double, isn't he, I think. If we can get the double, the white's going to go back down towards the...
I don't think the double's on, though. No, the double back left double's not on because it'll go wider, so it's going towards the red for me. He's obviously going to just push it up there and leave the white at the bottom corner into the red. Obviously, Gaz will probably see more shots than me, yeah. We're just getting a good white, really. Obviously, Andy's got a few balls sort of tied up, and Gaz has just actually tied another ball up. So it was a great shot from Gaz. Although, to be fair, Andy could do a nice clever shot. He's got the yellow on the rail here. He could just play with a bit of left kick and just push it towards the yellow to the black. And not giving Gaz obviously the option of the red in the corner.
Yeah, I think slight favourite Gaz for this frame. I think is slightly more in control.
Just see what shot Andy selects. Just a containing shot, really. Hopefully we don't have too many more of these frames.
No.
Because these guys obviously been around the pools for many, many years. The pros are going to see more shots than myself. Especially in the safety aspect. Now he's going to play the back double.
Yeah. It's a frame winner if he gets it.
Yeah, he's played a great shot. Absolute great shot. Just hung it. Still a good shot though. Doesn't really leave Andy with a lot of options either.
No, I don't think he's got any sort of angle or anything to kick that in.
Obviously still got yellow tied up to the left hand corner, but he could just push this yellow down towards the red and sort of nestle neither of the yellows and just say, guys, go for it, really. Do we know what's the next match on stream at 6? Oh, I've got a belter at 6 o'clock. Mark Farnsworth versus Jack Whelan, last 32 of the World Championships. That'll be absolutely monster, so everyone get tuned in for that.
Yeah, that will be. I mean, that would have made for a fantastic final.
Yeah, absolutely. Just the way the draw, obviously, with the draw being the top 16 seeds, they obviously go in order. 70 to 32 get randomly drawn into the other places, and obviously Jack being the second match. Obviously, you've got the ex-world champion, 2015, and the current world #1. Gaz just going to pop this red out. Actually, Andy played a really clever shot there. You know, he's doubled it up to push that red safe. Oh, he's in. Oh.
One more roll.
Yeah, and he has a little wry smirk on his face there.
So we've had one upset in the main event at least now.
Well, Clint went out.
2 then.
Jordan Shepherd just got booted round the room 3-0.
Yep, by Jeremy Hooper.
By Jeremy Hooper, yeah. Congratulations, Jeremy. He's a fantastic scalp to get of Jordan. Obviously, probably one of the pre-favourites. I think he got backed in from Corals from 16s down to 9-1, so obviously people lumped on the Welsh boys lumped on Jordan, and unfortunately Jordan's out of this year's tournament.
I watched the match. Jordan looked very...
his head was gone, wasn't it?
Out of shape.
Yeah, it's not like Jordan, obviously, you know, the world only come around once a year, and for Jordan, obviously, to get knocked out in the last 64 would be very disappointed, but he's only a young lad, so he's got plenty of years to come.
Absolutely.
And Jeremy would be absolutely delighted, obviously, drawing one of the big names in the sport, and you know, to take him out in actually the fashion that he did, you know, you're going to be buzzing.
Yeah, he's drawn one of my friends in the next round from Bangor, North Wales, Mark Chung.
Oh, Mark Chung, yeah, I played him in Brighton a couple of years ago, Mark.
Yeah.
So that'll be, so obviously, yeah, it's a good match, obviously, for both of them.
Yeah, Mark's just come through his first round match, beat Jez Graham 3-1.
Oh, did he beat Jez? Jez was cracking amateur as well, obviously.
Played very well, Mark did.
Did he play really well? We'd have to, because Jez was one of the top amateurs last year, so, you know, there's no doubt, obviously, Mark's got there's so many good amateurs that actually came through into the sort of 64 draw, so there's no toughies, sort of no, or black, what's, he's actually put the black safe.
It's a fantastic shot there by Andy Lucas.
Yeah, put the lottery on. Yeah, I think somebody's saying there bookies will be favourite. The Sheppy's gone out. Certainly, I think he was 16. I thought it was great value pre-tournament a couple of weeks ago. And he did get back into 8s. I think I'm sure it was 8s or 9s. So yeah, they'll be happy. I think I spoke to Stevie Rafa, who does the odds compiling for Corals, and I think at the moment on the book they're losing 4 people. Obviously Sheppy going out will be great. I think there's a lot of money on Jordan Church as well.
Yeah,
I think it was a big price and he got backed in really well. And obviously Jordan had a tough match last night. Or yesterday,
Ali.
sorry. Yeah, Ian Ali.
Ian Ali, yeah.
And then Ian Ali went on to beat Clint today, wasn't it?
Yes.
Was it Ian?
Yeah.
Tough game for Clint as well.
But it's just table time. These first round matches for the seeds coming in. They're cold on these tables.
Yeah, and even more so as well, because obviously they're new as well, and obviously more so because the new Simonette's cloth. You know, at the end of the day, it's only been available for the last 10 days to like local clubs. So, you know, obviously the pros won't have had much play on them other than the World Series last year or the last man standing events that we did in Brighton. So
I was speaking to Gaz yesterday. He's ordered a new cloth, but he hasn't been able to play with it yet because it's at the post office.
It's because it's too tight to pay the £2 surcharge to pick it up.
Yeah. So, I'm sure we'll get loads of feedback after the tournament from all the players on the new cloths. But you know, they've introduced this new cloth, and
this guy's going to play the skilly here. Up the rail, thin it up the rail, kick it in, red and black. Unless the black goes. I think he's playing thin.
He's got a good angle. He looks like he's queuing up to play the skilly.
Yeah. Oh, he's missed it.
Yeah.
It's a tough shot, but it was the right shot, obviously. It's just a back in goal.
Any contact on the yellow and the black's in.
No, yeah, it's perfect. Yeah, James Thornton's in there. Why is there no bet on this game? I think it's because it's a seniors game, James, and I don't think they've done prices for the seniors this year's Corals. At the moment, I think if you look on the Coral website, you've got obviously all the betting for the singles, and if you scroll down past the singles, there is the doubles as well. So it's not in a separate tab, just control down, so you've got the singles and the doubles. prices, and then I think obviously at 6 o'clock just keep updated because there will be prices for Jack Whelan and Mark Farnsworth, I presume, on the stream.
Oh,
he's near that, I can't believe, honestly.
If he's gone
honestly,
for that, that's outrageous.
Did he go for that? Did he go?
He hasn't apologised, so I can only presume that he's gone for that.
Did he go for that? Did he go for that? Just trying to did you go for that? He went for the other middle. No, he went the opposite corner. Oh, I've got a replay of it. Can't believe it. Obviously, actually, he's played for the other middle to kick it across. Just seen the replay. You'll take them all day. Like.
I think Gaz is auditioning for the World Trick Shot Championships now.
Yeah, it's nice. Obviously, he was always in control of the frame.
Yeah.
Andy's breaking here. And he's really got through the balls really, really nice, but unfortunately come up dry.
Going back to the doubles, you're still in the doubles?
Yeah, we're in the last 16.
Last 16.
We've got the two French guys with the Yannick Befors and in the last 16 tomorrow.
Should be good.
There's some great pairings out there. Obviously, anybody won that title, it's fantastic. I think obviously Gaz and Dean still left in, Sheppy and Alan. I think Jason Rimington and Greg. Jason just went out with Craig. So Batten and McAllister.
Yeah,
still in. Some
Batten and McAllister beat me and Dion yesterday. 7-5. Yeah.
7-5. Yeah, it's great partnerships, and I think the biggest one next round is Corey Reese and Craig Marsh versus obviously the defending champions Dean Shields and Gaz Hibbott. So there's going to be some belter doubles games kicking about.
Yeah.
It's a nice shot from Gaz. Just don't stick to that red. Yeah, stuck to that red.
Of course, next year you won't be able to go with Mark, will you? Because it'll be two pros.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so that's our last year.
Have you got Mark's number for me?
Yeah. I think everyone will be tagging that number, won't they? Any of the good amateurs kicking about there, or any amateur, obviously. There's going to be so many pros, obviously. It's raced to 64, so obviously going to have 64 pros with 64 amateurs. So I think the field is this year's quite sort of heavy regarding the renowned amateurs that are turning pros and the pros. It's going to be a lot smoother road than time. But I think obviously Dean's, I don't know if Dean played too, so he'll probably still play with Gaz as well.
Yeah.
And Corey doesn't play, well, it's Corey's first season on the IPA this year, so he'll probably still play with Marshall.
Well, he can't be pro for at least 2 years now.
Yeah.
So Gaz fancies these, but
just went a bit awkward there, just off the red. Still got top black, but again, see, I think the way the black's laid, I don't know if that plants off the red. So again, I think he was possibly looking if he had that yellow in the middle to be able to go into them off his last ball.
It's difficult from there, and obviously he's committed now to the clearance, because obviously if he misses or plays up, then there's lots of options there for Andy to put Gaz in a lot of trouble. Yeah,
he's got two options. Probably just he could nudge into this red, but then again, or nothing. So he's probably going to take the yellow in the bottom corner and try to get across. It's struck it really nice, but just been a little bit unfortunate. Now he is struggling though.
Yeah, I mean, has he got the angle to pop this down the rail, screw off the cushion and into
the
black?
It's so thin, isn't it? It's so thin. He's got to play loads of right hand side, obviously, to check it across. And then he's got to get from the bottom yellow through all them reds up to the black. That doesn't actually go.
No.
So, it'll be quite difficult. It's just you can see how he hit the cushion, just probably about 3 inches from the pocket. So, Andy's opportunity, Andy's chance.
Has he left the plant? Should he miss?
Yeah, we've got our good friend to Sam streaming on the chat here. Has he missed that? Has he left it?
Yeah, it looks like he's left an edge, yeah. If not, he can definitely put a bit of side on it.
I don't think the bad shot here, is you could actually edge it and go off, kick it off bottom rail, side rail, into the black and the yellow. The likelihood is you're going to have an opportunity on the yellow. I wouldn't leave it to last. I would have an opportunity to go for it now.
Gives you 2 goes at it then?
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously you're not guaranteed, but he's got to play a bit of side, hasn't he? It's quite hard. I think you had to play that much.
No.
They take a little bit later on the Simonez. You've got to get... It does change the swerve shots quite a lot. You do get a lot of grip on them. few people in the chat. Obviously, if you have any questions or any answers, anything you would like to ask myself or Chris, just put a message on the chat, guys. My good mucker Gavin Robertson just brought us a latte, the 50th of the day.
Who? Dion. Just stood there. Luco.
Yeah, you'd expect Andy to take these reds out now. Just map them the right way. Obviously, he's got a little tricky one there. I don't think you can nudge that one off, because obviously you can just play on all these balls. I think that's a great thing about obviously the professionals and watching how they map the routes out, Chris. They don't try to push balls off cushions, they just play on them. They're so sensible, they don't travel a white ball, so it's great for all you guys who play in your local clubs out there to watch these guys on how they map the balls. And they don't really travel a white too much, you know. It looks quite simple, but it's not actually on the table.
Yeah, these two guys have played. I have to think how many frames of ball these two guys have played between them.
Yeah, absolutely. See, there's some people might screw back for the reds, but like it's sensible, just drop it in, red in the middle. And obviously, he's going to play the red in the middle of the table now. He's got to go gold. It should be plum. Play this a bit of trace. Oh, he's playing at the top. Just going to leave the red his last ball. Just got to be nicely on this. You don't want to obviously be too straight to force it through. So anywhere just where the sort of blue spot is should be fine. You can get across, but
these cushions are not bouncing as well as I've seen.
He's got a cue that. That's a great cue, Andy. It's a brilliant shot. Yeah, it's a nice finish. Cue that ball really nice as well.
So 1-1.
Yeah, Brad. Yeah, Sheppy lost Jeremy Hooper. 3-0. I think this is going to go all the way, to be honest. It's race to 7, isn't it? To be fair with the pockets, I know they may look weak, but they're certainly not. We've been playing up the weekend, honestly. You know, if you go back from Serene with the Hainsworth cloths, I think they slide a lot more than the Simonaires into the pockets when they're new. These are quite edgy, so you've still got to hit them right, you know, and they may look big on the table, but they've got lights everywhere on this table, and it's like Blackpool illumination, so it's a great break from Gaz. He's got such a strong break.
Yeah.
So
he gets through the ball so well, times it lovely on the break. I had a good break yesterday. I had 6 balls off my break, 4 yellows and 2 reds.
Did you have a shot on there?
Yeah, cleaned up.
Oh, happy days, isn't it?
The other 3 yellows went over the pocket and the black was over the middle.
Happy days, I did that last night. I was practicing at 1 o'clock in the morning with Brian, my mate, and I went 5-0 up and I had 3 crunching breaks and like absolutely drop-ins.
I've got one of those Jason Owen break cues.
The Jasons, yeah, they're very popular as well.
Yeah.
I've got a Tyrone boy. So me and Jason always have a bit of fun talking about our break cues. We played each other last year because it's the battle of the break cues.
Yeah.
It's a nice shot from Gaz there. Well, he's got with 2 balls tied up here, hasn't he? He's got obviously the yellow next to the black and the one at the top. I think he'll just push this over the pocket. Yeah, it's a right shot from Gaz. Some people are just looking for the finish there, Chris. They think, I'll bang that. And Gaz is just trying to contain the situation, obviously, with Andy got 2 balls. Andy will probably just nudge this one out and leave it, Trying to not let, obviously, Gav develop his other bad ball on the side cushion.
Can you see an edge now?
Yeah, no, he's just going to probably just roll on this one as well and pop it out. Try
Pop it in the middle to use that to get the other one out. That's a fantastic shot.
Brilliant shot. Just thinking, it's phenomenal. Obviously, Andy had the top red to go into them with that thing, but obviously, Gaz has not let him with anything really.
This game's not all about potting the balls, it's about.
No, not at all.
That's a fantastic shot.
He's just going to stuck up behind the.
Can you see the yellow over the pocket?
Yeah, I think you see the yellow over the pocket, but I just think with the yellows lined with the black, I don't think Gaz will push the board out. I don't think he needs to, but he's just going to clip off this one and pop it back across. Yeah, it's a nice shot. Just slow down a bit. It's okay. But Andy has got an angle now.
He's got an
You
angle.
know, and all the Reds go, to be fair, if he's got the angle to get across. I think Ali's just going to fudge this red down and leave the white in the corner back. You know, none of these guys want to push the boat out when they don't need to. And that shows great experience from both of them. He's just putting the ball in there to make it a little bit more awkward for Gaz.
Gaz goes for this one now, right centre down to the bottom right. He's going to leave himself a good angle.
I just don't think Gaz will go for them. Just look at someone's container. He's just going to tap this one and leave the white on the bottom rail.
Oh, it's drifting.
I think he put a touch aside on that. I honestly believe, because they do drift, but they don't just move on finger marks. I just think he's played a bad shot there, Gaz.
There's no need to play any side on that ball though.
Sometimes you put a bit unwanted on it, and it's just turned sort of down there. Obviously, Gaz just wanted to probably double kiss that, leave the sort of white just left, but big margin for error. But
still a bit of work to do for Andy.
Yeah, but he'd be happy to get ball in hand, that's for sure. To be fair, the whole goal really. Just going to pop this bad one out.
Yeah, he's played a good shot there. He's got every ball out now.
Yeah, and all them three, obviously, Red just link each other into the corner, if not the top. So you would expect a couple of clever shots from Andy, yeah.
He's just working it out. I mean, a lot of players by now would have just taken the top three out and then worried about the last three, but he's just taking his time to make sure.
Yeah, it's just making sure that the white's there, because he knows that he has to link them three reds quite carefully because to be on the bottom one. So you don't want to be rushing these kind of finishes, especially playing the world champion, current world champion, sorry. So, he wants to make sure these frames are big, to go 2-1 up. Because you don't get the huge amount of opportunities off Gaz. So when they are there, you've certainly got to take them. So take this one at the top, take the one in the middle.
Drop down.
Yeah, just drop down probably from where the red is, probably drop down another maybe inch diagonally to leave the red in the corner and leave the red in the corner and the black's a big pocket in the middle.
You can use the yellow as a stopper as well, because that's about perfect where the white needs to be.
Yeah, if I was Andy, I'd probably just leave a bit of an angle. I would just leave it sort of just past where the red is, because he can easily just stun that in across, leave the red in the corner like he's looking there. I wouldn't try to be too close. Like that. And I think he's overhit it.
Looks okay.
Oh, does it?
He's just going to screw it back onto the side rail.
I thought he'd just overdone that, but he's perfect. Yeah. Yeah, it's just going to play the black in the middle, isn't he? It's a big pocket off the yellow.
Yeah. Camera 3 shows us that.
Yeah, and obviously Andy for this nice finish. To take it to 2 frames to 1. Some guys, obviously still hard to predict a winner for the tournament. Obviously, I know we're in the seniors game now, but yeah. Adam Motts. Hi, pal, how are you doing? Yeah, like I say, it's still hard to predict a winner in the main draw. There's so many great players in there. Obviously, we're now getting down to the last 32, but I think a few more games still left on. I think Simon Ward is over there playing Yannick. I see loads of matches still kicking off, but some fantastic names there still out.
It's hard to predict a winner at the moment.
Yeah, that George Teeney's some boy, isn't he? There's only one cabbage, he's the biggest cabbage. I think finds us the favourite, with Gaz second favourite currently.
Yeah.
Which obviously your world number one and your world champion should be, really.
1 and 2.
Yeah, absolutely.
They deserve to be there.
Totally.
How did Mark do in his first round match?
He won 3 sets to 1. He played a good Toby Bolt's good player. Played really well, felt confident, he said. So obviously he's back on that 6 on the stream against Jack, and that's going to be a monster game.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, absolutely. I mean, Jack's obviously trying to get into the scene in China at the moment, isn't he?
Yeah,
He's just been
right.
open played.
Yeah.
I watched a couple of his games.
Yeah, I did as well.
Looked like he was enjoying himself. But he's a quality player. Plays the game so attacking. Yeah.
Breaks monster as well. That's the big thing for Joe. Obviously, for Jackie beat Mark, to be honest with you, up Scotland for the Grander Man at the Dunbuck. So
and he's gone for that.
Has he seen he got a kick? Well, I don't think he did, you know.
I think Andy's partner as well, Shauna Lucas, she's in the singles, ladies singles as well.
She will be one of the favourites as well. I think
Yeah.
the top half apparently is absolutely loaded
Yeah.
for the ladies event. Obviously you've got Deb Birchall, you've got Shauna, so many great women players out there. But yeah, I think it's loaded with the main names in the top half, so I'm sure we'll fight it out.
And they start today as well?
I think it's this evening the ladies start, if I'm not wrong. Ladies tonight, obviously another round, the last 32 of the singles tonight. Seniors are starting now around 4 o'clock as well throughout the night. And then tomorrow we've got it all. We've obviously hit the last 16 of the singles. The men's doubles will be on tomorrow, and then I think the ladies, the mixed doubles as well.
Are you in the mixed doubles?
I am in the mixed doubles, and don't say which bloke.
Who have you got to wear a dress?
Yeah, me. I'm wearing the dress. No, I'm playing the mixed doubles with Michelle O'Brien. So really looking forward to that. And just thought it's a good table time as well. It's only first to 5, so I'm really looking forward to it. But there's some amazing mixed pairs out there as well. Yeah, Adam, Buzzer got through, played really well as well. So Buzzer's in the last Brian Halcroft, if people don't know him.
Oh, I didn't realise when I was looking at the balls, the yellows were disappearing, thinking
Two apiece.
Andy had missed, but it obviously must have been an open table after the break.
Yeah, it was, and he missed the yellow. I think that's the thing with black ball. It's some people take the toughie first ball, but you've got to be on your suit. You know, like sometimes you think, oh, I can't miss these yellows. You miss the first tough one, you want to be on that suit after the break because it's still open table. Especially if his ball's really awkward as well. So it's just making sure of that and then working from there, really.
These rules are great for off the break, because obviously some of the older rules, if you pot a red off the break, you're on reds. You know, you haven't got a choice. With this, it's still a free shot, so you can actually, if you pot a red off the break, you can still hit a yellow onto a red to pot that red.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Still
It's more
an open
aggressive as
table.
well, isn't it? And that's what's allowed.
Yeah.
Donna Evans has just brought some in the commentary box. I hope it's not thrush. Oh, she's brought us a chocolate muffin.
Yeah. She's only bought one chocolate muffin.
Yeah, because I'm one of her favourites. Sorry, Wayne. Yeah, so Gaz has broke 2-all. Is he just going to fudge up, or is he going to go for reds? I think he's going to take reds out, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He's got no real shot on the yellows other than the top pocket.
He'll go for reds. I mean, he's got a pattern there, hasn't he, on the top right to get on the one on the left, so he's just going to pop this one first and just come down the table.
Still quite awkward, like, to be fair. They're really awkward. Gaz is looking, obviously, we can play the red to plant the red, yellow, red. So the bottom red on the left-hand side into the yellow in the middle of the table. So I think that's what Gaz has looked. And obviously the two balls to the top right link themselves. So I might be just stunning down here to play that shot. It's a great shot, that. And now he's going to play the 3-ball plant. and he's guaranteed, well, it's just a little bit under, but if he's a little bit further, he's playing the 3 ball, he's guaranteed to be on the red and bottom right. So clever thinking that.
Yeah. They just see it so quick, don't they?
Absolutely.
So well. Yeah, Scott, it's a well-known fact that Gaz is a very, very good snooker player also.
It's a nice shot. Yeah, and obviously the 2 went to the right, like I said, going to link each other. It's a great little finish there. Actually, I did spot that one.
You called that very early. I think you called it before Gaz saw it, so
yeah, so I'll take that one. I probably wouldn't have called it actually in the table, though. I'd probably not seen that.
It's a great finish. If Gaz gets these tables, then he's going to be very difficult to beat.
Oh, absolutely. You just want to be straight on this, so he just rolls it through. Make sure he's in straight in the red and just roll it through. Yeah.
Perfect.
Then he's just going to play half ball black. Don't need to do much with the white, just
he might swing it around 2 cushions.
He could do, but then I'm just potting it through, and then why confuse the matter for me? He has.
I called that one. 1 each.
That was easier to call than mine. It was a nice finish from Gav, really, really nice finish to take a 3-2 lead.
That one shot that Andy missed 2 frames ago was
that
was his last shot.
That happens all Chris and Pill, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You miss a shot and then you haven't had a good game yesterday. Like I've done nothing wrong. And I've played a sensible shot, and then I've next 4 frames they're gone. I've out the door, and I've 2 breaks. But that's Pill.
Yeah.
And it always swings around about. When you run good, you run good. When you take opportunities, it goes in your favour. But you miss some slight Pill gods just somehow change, whether it's the break, whether it's the nudges that you get.
Yeah.
But it all swings around. It's a nice break from Andy. He has got a ball this time though.
No,
it's another dry.
Another dry, and reds look okay. Yellows look okay. I think I'll take reds though.
Yeah, I think reds are the balls for me.
He's got nothing really difficult, has he? I mean, can he get on that one near the yellow off this first red screw back down the side cushion?
He could do. Depends on, obviously, if he can get into it enough. But he's got the other red, at the side to kick into it.
No, he's too straight on it to do what I said.
To be fair, he's just stood in this, and the red at the bottom where the black spot is, leave half ball and go for that red. Do you know what I mean? You could go into that red. So put the red where he's looking into the corner right. Could play the yellow onto the red as well, but you don't know whether the yellow's going to see. So I'm just stunning this and playing on the bottom red. Yeah, and now play the bottom red up for the other 2. Because this red on the right hand side is the last ball again. So is he just going to, that's what he's looking at now for that red. And you can widen the angle to go 2 cushions, so you're guaranteed, even if you under hit it off the 2, you've still got a shot.
Yeah.
So I think that's what he's going to play.
So you seem to be in the know, Chris. What are the chances of getting any TV coverage on this on mainstream TV?
Yeah, I think it'll happen.
It's got to.
I think obviously the streaming that the guys have got is absolutely phenomenal, and the streaming all around the country is brilliant. I think it's great for airball and black ball pool as well.
There was a small spell, wasn't there, a pool on Sky Sports and Eurosport a few years ago. But I think, with 64 professionals on board and lots of amateurs, what they got now with the Welsh Open, 250 odd players?
Yeah, exactly. I just think that it'll happen. I just think that the streaming's great quality, obviously through the social media. That's the way it expands the sport and the game. Obviously, hopefully with Corals obviously being merged with Ladbrokes this year, the back end of last year, that hasn't went through, but it will be hopefully for next year with more events, more prestigious events, along to run side the maybe the Worlds or Masters, Champion of Champions. I think it's taken a step by step, and I think we're going in the right direction. Obviously, I love the blue cloth. I think it's great for the image of the game. It looks really good. It's sharp. It's good for the players because you can see every shot clearly. Yeah. Also, I think it's really good for club owners. I know obviously some club owners at the moment have bought other cloths and now we're going to change to this. But longevity, these cloths are going to last longer. than your standard Hainsworth match or your Strathans.
And they don't really need as much maintenance either, do
Not
they?
at all, and the cost doesn't hardly as much difference. So for me, longevity and the cost brilliant, and it gives Blackball pool a different identity, which is really good as well. I think obviously years ago when you've seen the Melons and the Hills, and at World Rules when they were on Sky Sports, they were paying a lot of money to be on Sky Sports. I'm sure it was, and I might be wrong, 20-30 rand to be on Sky Sports, fun governing body. Why invest that into that? You don't need to. I think going forward you want to be looking at something like ITV4, Dave, them kind of channels to get it first down to mainstream. But I just think the streaming's brilliant, and I think that will continue. The stream will continue at every venue, as well as
perhaps we could get our own IPA channel. There's lots of
that's a great shot from guys.
lots of channels, isn't there?
Yeah, but it's getting in a bit of a sort of thing fest, wouldn't it, like Facebook sometimes does with pool people and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be great to see on the mainstream telly.
I think that will be the long-term goal. I've seen some projected images of how the stream table's going to look, or the TV table when it goes to sort of mainstream, or eventually does. Because I think Blackball's exciting. I think it's good to watch. I think with live betting, and you can do things like breaking dish for the next. I think you can really go there. But the prize money's got to be into that as well, for the betting to kick into the next gear.
Yeah.
So I think there's plenty of opportunities out there, and I think with the way Blackball's going and all the exciting players obviously coming onto pro, but also great amateurs, it's definitely moving in the right direction, certainly.
Yeah. So obviously Gareth won that frame. He's taken a 4-2 lead, and is looking very comfortable on the table.
Gaz always does, though. I don't think I've really rarely seen him flustered. And to be fair, I think Gaz has ranked 9 or 8 in the tour. But you've got to take in consideration that Gaz was he joint world number 1 last year with Clint? Was that right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
And then Gaz obviously with the pro events missed a lot of World Series events, which was pro rankings. So he obviously dropped down in that. Gaz obviously got double points for your World Championships, but Gaz drew fans, I think, twice in the 64 last year, because Mark was an amateur, wasn't seeded.
No.
So the hard sort of draws as well. So that's why his seeding's probably dropped. It's certainly not his ability on the table.
He's left one awkward red there. But he's got lots of options to get that out now. So will he be trying to get it out now from the centre of those 3 reds, just to come down a bit trace aside? And
yeah, he could do, but I'll probably only want to leave 1 or 2 reds in the middle of the table to try to take the middle one out. Can you get the one in the middle and go into it? You're just not guaranteed. I'd rather be on the bottom one and kick it off back cushion.
That's
and
what I
hit
was
the
saying,
yellow.
the centre one, kick it off the back cushion and come up.
Yeah.
Try and nudge the yellow.
Yeah, I'm not going directly into it, I don't think. A back cushion kick will be better, because I've got a chance of the white round to play if you're going to play it early.
Who's going to try now?
Yeah. Ooh, it's been a bit unfortunate there, because see how he's cleared the 2 reds in the middle of the table to leave 2 reds up there. So quite cleverly had loads of options to be on another red, but he's been quite unfortunate. Yeah.
He hasn't got a shot on now.
He's looking at the treble, isn't he? But I don't think he'll check off the second rail good enough.
And there's nothing safe, is there, really? I mean,
well,
he could come off 2 cushions and try and put the white on top of the yellow, and leave nothing. But
I don't know if can he bend this round and play the red in the top? Because hence, if he even hits it, he might cover the top ball, and that he doesn't like it. So he's going to look at that. This will be a phenomenal shot, this, because he's got to check it. Oh my word! So close, that. Such a tough shot. was the guys in the chat are talking about blackball pool and obviously the pool in general. What a weekend last weekend was for certainly blackball pool with all the money matches. We think it was phenomenal. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Obviously the Irish boys came down to the thing and took the 3 victories, but obviously Clint versus Mr. Boyle.
That was a cracking match. I watched that.
Obviously, good man Jeff Allen with a victory as well. So there was some great money matches over the last weekend.
Yeah, Jeff has a few, and he comes out on top more often than not. Big frame for Andy Lucas. He doesn't want to go 3 behind.
Yeah, if he just drops this in, is he going to just cannon into the yellow? I think he has to, doesn't he? Because of the angle he had. Yeah, it's lovely. He's just going to come around the side of the left-hand side here. Whether he plays 2 cushions or just stuns it across. Yeah, 2 cushion. Just hold up a bit. Oh, is he just holding? Nah, I think you can hold for that, no problem at all. If not, obviously you can go around 2. Yeah.
Slightly awkward.
Yeah, but you expect Andy to nail this, no problem whatsoever. Yep, and we have it back to 4-3 now, and I think it's Andy's break as well, so race to 7. It's going to be a very, very close match. I predicted probably 12, minimum of 12 frames, so...
Enjoying your muffin?
Yeah, the muffin's brilliant. Thanks for your muffin, Donna Evans. It's beautiful chocolate. Lovely. Yeah, it was Wayne, my friend. Pool Super Saturday last week certainly was. I think going forward there could be many more of them. Obviously, I think people tend to not try to clash sort of money matches, the big ones. But I think because it was at different ends of the country, well, not different ends of the country, but, you know, Scottish guys, Irish guys coming over, playing sort of down in Weymouth and obviously Yorkshire, Clint's game. You know, I think it worked really well. I think everyone was watching the streams and going in and out and watching all the different ones. So, yeah, it was fantastic.
So, Andy's come up dry again. I think that's his 3rd dry break.
And that's harsh at this level as well, you know. But to be fair, if you look on the flip side of it, if Andy says he's going dry 3 times out of the 4 breaks he's had, and he's 4-3 against, obviously, Gareth, world champion.
You take that.
You take it, 100%. It is frustrating, because it's not like he's not getting through the balls, he is. And he's the England captain as well, isn't he?
Yep, I think so. Have you tried international pool, Chris?
Last year I tried to qualify. I missed the game, and then I got called into there for trials. So I landed 1 point from the region, and then I got the message from the old England manager, Paul Thompson, was it? Mm-hmm. Saying, "Oh, we'll give you trials because you missed a game," and 2 of the guys above us weren't going. So it was a top 10 in your region. It was my first year county for Teesside, and but then they retracted it, so it might not be fair on others. So then this year, I qualified for England trials this year. I qualified top of the region as well. So a nice little trophy in Chelsea for that.
I went to I qualified for the Welsh qualifiers last year and managed to qualify top.
Oh, brilliant.
So I played for Wales twice last year. It was fantastic.
The Europeans and Worlds last year and
the Nations Cup.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so
that was a nice trip to Ireland. It was good.
Yeah, some of the guys that I know obviously went across the England and the seniors as well. So it's good crack. So I was a bit disappointed last year, and obviously, hopefully, I've got the trials this year, so I can get in the squad. You know, but we're going down to Chelsea for the Nationals, Teesside here, and we favourites. Seb Webb's put the betting out, so he's currently 2-1 ahead of them Knots boys. We coming for you. We coming for you. T-side's coming for you. We beat them in the final at Scarborough for the Super 7, just gone in November, the boys.
Oh, yeah.
So it was a nice win for us.
So, Gaz has got a little bit of work to do now with this. Got a lot of traffic. Is he going to play the plan? Or does it go direct?
No, it goes direct. Just going to make sure he's on it. Keep the black out. It's lovely, that. Just going to run through the channel here. And he'll just make sure we get through on this and just cue it. Just top, check it through. Play the yellow in the top left.
Very difficult shot, especially off these cushions. They seem to slide a bit more.
They do, but I think Gaz is so good at these shots. He's looking, it might be a little bit wide from my angle where I see it.
It looks very wide to me. I don't think he can avoid that red. But that's still not the end of the world. He's still going to have a shot.
You could go in the red in the side cushion though, with a bit of pace, and be on it.
Yeah, any sort of shot on it is fine because he's got the red there as a stopper to hold for the black in the bottom left. So, just needs to get on it.
I think he'll be fine. I'm out of side the boy can go on this. Yeah, somebody's asking for the other senior scores, guys. If you just go on Q Score, you can see the updates. They're generally live. They're obviously updated the senior matches. I think there's a few going on and still a few. Last 64 games to the main event.
Yeah, there's a few of these players that are in all the tournaments still. I mean, a guy like Gaz is in all four still.
Yeah, he's brought the draw up here. Yeah. So you're looking at the top ones, obviously round 2 at some results. There's no updates on, obviously Simon's playing Yannick at the moment, current John Chambers 1-0 up against Luke Sangiers. Just watch the shot from Gaz. Oh, it's a great shot. So he just left himself an opportunity which other players would try to force it. It's a great shot. Then we've got Josh Duras playing Ron McCarthy 1-0 up again. I'm not sure how current these are, but that's the situation. Yeah, they haven't been updated because Scott Gillespie beat Ross Fernie 3-0, didn't he? So, I'm not sure with Afan Mark Chung won against Jez Graham.
John McAllister's playing well at the moment, you know. I mean, exceptionally well.
Yeah, he's pulled that, guys. He's pulled that red. He's got a great break at John as well, hasn't he? He's obviously got his good friend, Warwickshire teammate, Matty Smith, in the next round in the last 32. So yeah, at 6 o'clock I'll go through the games, guys. I'll try to get you some. Oh, these are the updates. It's been refreshed. McCarthy actually beat Girard 3-1. I think Gillespie beat Ross Fernie 3-0.
Kevin Parton's still fighting away at 2-all.
Yeah, it was my good mate Stevie Thompson. That lasted 7 hours last year when they played in the last 64 and it got redrawn. I couldn't believe it. Jason Twister's 1-all with Liam Waterworth. Dan Davies currently leading Stevie Wall 2-0. Like I said, Jeremy Hooper beat John Shepherd 3-0. Mark Chung 3-1, Jez Graham. Afan Dad, great win against Andrew Hughes. And Jamie Simpson knocking out Harry Irwin 3-1, so there's a little bit of a shock. Dave McNamara, I think he's an ex-European champion maybe, in the black ball, beat Christine Phillips 3-0. So again, the person that beat me yesterday, Simon Fitzsimmons.
And he beat me.
And he beat you, Chris. Yeah, he beat me 3-2. He's just knocked out. I think Josh Durant was maybe the 12th seed, so he's a good player, Simon. Played fantastic against me. And
played very well against me.
Got Brian Halcrow beats Curtis Lee 3-1. So Buzzer from South Shield still back in the last 32, but he's got Ian Alley who conquered Clint Jansen 3-2.
Jordan Church, he beat Jordan Church.
Yeah, obviously he's a great player as well. Andy Coles has won all with Paul Harkness, and Yannick and Simon Ward's ones apiece currently.
Scott Gillespie's got through against Ross Fernie. I watched Scott's game yesterday against a friend of mine. He was 2-0 down and 3-1 down.
Yeah, and he still won, didn't he?
And he came back.
Yeah,
but that's the format though, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're looking at the last 32 now. We'll just see if Gaz can do something with this yellow. He's potted it here. What a great shot, Gaz. Absolutely lovely. And he's played at such a nice pace. Guaranteed to be on the black. What a lovely shot that was.
There's not much you can do about that.
No, that's a great steal from Gaz as well. To obviously, to go 5-3 or 4
Well,
a
we've
piece
been-
with them to break. It's a nice steal.
It's been on 4-all's massive, isn't it, to 5-3?
Huge. Yeah, so if we go to the last 32, which is obviously starting at 6 o'clock tonight, there's 2 sessions, guys, 6 and 9 o'clock. We'll sort of run down the draw. 6 o'clock, the mainstream team, the number 1 ranked Mark Fans is the first Jack Whelan live on the stream. Matty Smith versus John McAllister, I think they're good friends, Warwickshire teammates. Yasser Hussain have got a nice little bye in the 64 because Andy McDonald wasn't here against Andy Blurton, so that'll be a good game. Yasser, Yorkshire boy. Andy Lucas got Craig Marsh, so that'll be a contrast of styles certainly. And Gareth versus Ben Davies. I know Ben's playing fantastic at the moment. Liam Dunster v Alex O'Donoghue. Gary Clark, Irish boy, playing Jimmy Croxton. And buzzer, Brian Alcourt, Ian Ali. John Chambers, Jimmy Carney, 32. A few matches we're still waiting, obviously the outcome guys. Affandad, Jamie Simmons, so 2 probably isn't games that people do know, but obviously the seeds have fallen there. Simon Fitzsimmons versus Dave McNamara. And Ronan McCarthy versus Scott
Gillespie.
Oh, that's a big one. That's a 9 o'clock game, that's a big one.
A big game.
Yeah, certainly. Did Andy actually get it? Oh, Gaz went dry there. Yeah, so Gaz went dry there. Oh, actually, he's went enough, sorry. Apologise, guys. I'm just looking at the drawing under the screen. Ball in hand for Andy. He's going to make these opportunities now. It's 5-3 race to 7.
Yeah, he's getting these.
Yeah, if Corals were doing a book, then one thing was certain is he'd be something like 1-16 on for this finish, I think. We've also got what else is going on today? We've got the doubles, seniors. I don't know what the seniors draw is like. Obviously, Gaz and Andy's a tough second round poke. I think the mixed doubles start tomorrow afternoon about 4 o'clock. Prelim games as well. Yeah, 2 o'clock the mixed doubles for anybody interested. Some great partnerships there as well. You would expect Andy to take these out, and he's took them out really nice. Just mapped them really well. And just the black in the corner to reduce the arrears to 5-4. And Andy to break, he must get a ball. See how Andy just waited there for the white ball to stop?
Yeah.
A lot of people, because the white's corner maybe isn't the side cushion, are just rolling and just like move the balls because it's not actually going in the pocket. But obviously, till that white stops,
the frame's still active.
It's still active, so it's a foul. Melvin, where's he at? He was just behind us a minute ago. He called it on me in the World Series final against Collar Jones to go to Gibraltar, and it's going to the side cushion. And I mean, like, I'm getting beat 3-1. I've took a monster finish out with 3 finish to it's race to 6 to go 4-3 up.
Yeah,
absolutely queuing really well. And it's just come to the side cushion. I just passed the balls back to Mel from the top of the table. Foul frame over, he calls. So instead of 4-3 up, it's reversed, and I was absolutely good at it. I just managed to win the match, but honestly. So now even in practice,
you won't do it again?
No, not ever do it again.
We had it yesterday on the TV table, Greg Batten.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Caught the white.
Yeah, I don't do that in practice either. I think it's sometimes getting in bad habits, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think Greg didn't know about it apparently, which I still find strange because it's one of the rules that gets brought up all the time in blackball. I think it's ridiculous. I missed it, Andy. You know,
if he's left this yellow down here near the red, then
that yellow definitely goes for me.
And that's
Sayonara.
6-4. Does it go? He's looking.
You could leave it last ball as well, though, couldn't you? Do you want to drop it and leave the black at the top if it's tight?
If it goes, it gets on it early.
If it doesn't, he's got an angle to clip it out here, though, and obviously be a choice of yellows. It does look tight. It goes off the jaw.
Chris is pretending to be a meerkat now, popping his head up over the TV screen as if this ball goes.
Yeah, I'm in line with it, but I still can't see it. Some beautiful carbon fibre corner pockets. Moscow.
You'd want to be behind this though, wouldn't you? You'd want to be...
You don't mind this angle. You wouldn't want the other angle, like pulling it from left to right. This angle's not so bad because you can widen it, say. But if you come from the other side, then it's even harder. Because I think he has to play it like sort of, far jaw. And he's got nothing really to do with the wide. He just yeah, that's
went easy.
Yeah, fluid. How would Gazman stop milking it? Yeah. Just making sure though that, and this is what these top boys do, they just make sure all the time.
He's left a bit more of an angle than he wanted, but it should be a formality here. They just drop this in the middle.
Just to do nothing.
He cues it so well, doesn't he?
Oh, he cues it beautiful, and he does nothing around the table, but that's what makes it so good to watch.
So he's going to just...
It's got a little bit straight on it, I think, but I still think he's milking it. I think he still can stun this over and play the yellow in the bottom, the side cushion and the yellow in the top, the black's there.
It's got loads of options.
Just get a bit more TV time, Gaz. Yes, the Welsh lad is Chris Russian, that's for sure.
Darren McCarthy in the room, please.
Yeah, you're right. Obviously, the bottom half of the draw is opening up. Mr. Taggart, Rearbone, one of the top seeds left. Top half is absolute carnage.
That's right, Mr. Naggington, it is me.
Oh, damn, you guys is just absolutely at a mare there. Yeah, if you look at the bottom half of the draw, it certainly is more favourable, but rest assured, honestly, in these set formats, first to four, anybody can beat anybody. Yes, Marcus, Jack Whelan and Mark Flanders will be on the stream at 6 o'clock. So everyone will follow that up. Presumably for Rafa. So yeah, that'll be a great game, and hopefully if Rafa's listening in, he can get the betting up for that match, and I'm sure some of the Derby boys, Scottish boys, will be backing Jack. GMD, Michael plays World Rules, pal, and I think he's more concentrated in Chinese. It was tough queuing for Gaz, that though. It was a shot before that's cost him it. This is a big steal, this, if Andy can get this off Gaz.
I can't believe he hasn't taken those out.
Yeah, totally agree, Peter. When Gallus is on his own game, it's effortless. It is. It's so effortless as well. It's just a pleasure to watch. Some people, don't appreciate that about watching the pool, and I love watching games and seeing how, he does it. And young players or amateurs out there in the clubs watch Gaz's game. It's, they would learn a lot by it.
He's played that well. But, he's not.
Yeah, we're going to have a bit of a tiptoe nudge up here, because is he going to have a go at it? Is he going to try to, he hasn't got the angle, to be fair. He's going to go two cushions, clip it back in the yellow, two cushions, bottom side, clip it into the yellow. That's just for jumping. He's just going to, Andy Lucas is so good at this as well, though. He's just going to keep this down to Gaz, Has he left it? Has he left the yellow at the bottom? As guys I'm looking at now. Can he bend it? Nah. I'm not convinced.
My friend from South Wales, Paul Williamson, is watching. How are you, Paul? You okay? He comes to the international matches with us. I played in the B1s with him in Bridlington last year. Very good player.
There's so many, especially county levels. Yeah. There's some great players out there.
He took out a finish to beat Scotland, final frame decider, and decided it was a great idea to jump on the table.
Oh dear.
The committee didn't find it very funny at all.
Not very favourable at all.
No.
Yeah, Peter, like before, Mark Farnsworth versus Jack Whelan will be on at 6 o'clock. Just try to sort of bend it and straighten up, but
it's been quite fortunate there to leave that on that red.
Yeah, he's hampered, but does a red go across it? Unless it's touching. I think somebody's on the chat having a click on that YouTube link for the best skill shot. All you guys, obviously, we've got Shot of the Championship on the IPA website. Anyone who's going there, vote for Shot of the Shot of last season. Sorry, there's 8 shots there, some absolutely belters, and the winner can win a GS and 1Q. So whoever they select for the best shot. Break Q, yeah. So a break Q for it. So anybody goes on the IPA, just vote for their best shot of last year. Some great ones as well. I went for shot 8 actually. Scott Gillespie's.
Scott Gillespie's on it twice, isn't he?
He's done it twice, yeah. I just like the vision he did in the shot 8 to like see that way, went knuckle, half ball across. Just outrageous. And for me, for vision and execution in a final, for me that every and he's missed that. Oh. Now
this should be all over.
Yeah, absolutely. If Gaz has just got an angle to like sort of screw stun down, he'll be plumb on it. Dear commentators, there's nothing wrong with jumping on the table as long as your shoes are off. Well, I suppose you could be right, but maybe he's not like in international duty. Oh, Brian Halco's skill shot, yeah, it was a monster that win. Monster. Absolutely against Craig Lakin. Yeah, Andy will be kicking himself here, you know. Great opportunity to go 5s apiece, and he's going to be currently 6-4 down with Gaz just needing 1, and Mr. Gareth Hibbott's on the hill.
Andy's definitely had his chances.
Yeah, obviously he hasn't broke very well, you know, and obviously that's affected, but there's some great chance there to go 5s apiece, you know, and you can't miss these opportunities at this level. Is there any score updates? Have we got any further score updates? Right, see who's still playing over there. Well, I think Simon Ward's going to be playing for a while because he's playing Yannick. Let's see, any other matches still on? Is the chairman still playing? The chairman's still playing against Stevie Thompson. Don't know what time this game started. Was it 11 o'clock? So it's been about 5 hours. Wow. Ball in hand.
Did that straight in as well? It didn't kick in, did it? So the ball went straight into the pocket, didn't it?
Yeah, and that's what you don't want. I think going straight directly in the pocket is obviously you've lost the weight. Really, you know, yes, you can get kicked in this game, but certainly you don't really want to be disappointed with that. Marcus doubling off the shot 6. Paul Williamson, do you agree with me? Shot 8, pal? I just think the vision was outrageous. I think there's so many good shots, mine. You know, McAllister's. You know, so many good shots, but like a lot of them you can actually see. And I think I remember the Gillespie's because he was playing Ginge, and actually I think it was in Scotland as well, mine. So, and I think in all that there must have been something like 50 to 80 people around that stream table, all huddled in watching the match. The Scots like up for it. I was at a semi-final maybe, and the vision to see it was unreal.
Andy McDonald's shot, he did go for that. He was trying to, someone saying that it was just a fluke, but he didn't. He went to knock the balls out of the way. It was a cocked hat, yes, but the balls are in the way for the natural angle, so he's moved them out of the way after striking. It was a great shot.
And he's obviously a great shot maker as well, so he definitely will have went for that, Andy. But I think that's the only way you could do it, if you know what I mean. I didn't see the shots Scott did. Slow down just a bit. Yeah, just drop this and leave the black in the middle. And yeah, see Andy Lucas, this black in the centre left pocket to make it 6-5.
And it's his break.
And it's Andy's break. Now this is what you don't want one of them horrible dry breaks. Yeah, Daniel Lessus, rare shot indeed. Yeah, it was just creative. And I personally didn't see it. And probably there's about 3 or 4 people in that crowd or players would have seen it. You know, there was a lot of IPA professionals around. So yeah, it was monster. So Andy needs this one to take it to a decider. But again, that last frame when Andy's had a snippet, he could see this was fine margins about Poole.
Yeah.
You know, he could be 6-5 up, literally on chances, could be 6-4 and not playing or breaking exceptional, just playing it sensible.
He's moved the cue ball right over, and that's his first cut break.
Cut break, and he's got a ball. What about the black?
No.
Oh no, he's all right. Yellow balls.
Yeah. Just one bad ball, which was quite a straightforward double, or would you try and kick it out? I mean, if you kick it out, you might.
Yeah, obviously,
You've got a chance of potting the black if you have the red.
you just want to make sure of a ball first. Let's get a ball. Let's get one on the table. And you know, reds aren't. Reds are not. The two reds. I don't like the two reds linking at the bottom. So yeah, yellows for me. Just make sure there's yellow in the middle, and then see what comes out of it. To be fair, then if you clear the other yellow, you do have the double, but you don't want to be leaving double to save a match, do you?
Hi, Gareth. Yeah, I remember jumping on the table.
See if I can get some further score updates as well. Afternoon. Did Simon win that? Is it Simon Ward? Simon Ward?
Did he win? He's still playing.
I think he's still playing versus Yannick.
He's still playing it.
It was when I looked once at all, I think. I'm just going to look for the updates now. Yeah, it's 1-1. And that's the current updates we've got on Yannick versus. I think there's only 2 games left now, isn't it? I don't know. Kev Barton 2-all with Stevie Thompson. Jason Twist 1-all with Liam Waterworth. Andy Cole's 1-all with Harkness. And Yannick before 1-all with Simon Ward. And all the other matches are in, so if there's any scorelines you want, just let us know, guys. We'll be happy.
So, can you put this and get into it from
That's
here?
what he's going to do. He's going to try to just play this with a bit of trace of side now. It's too much. You want it to be softer on it. Yeah. And then he wanted to go off the back rail to kick it, I think. So
It seemed to speed up off the cushion, didn't it? I know he played it with side, but
yeah,
it
he
accelerated.
played it too quick. You know, you've got to drop on that one for the side to take, so I can't see how he leaves a double here either. He's more likely to get the treble. But I still don't like that at all. Oh, he's gone up and down. Might be a great effort from Andy, that.
Left himself total snookered.
Yeah, obviously leaving that ball to last was always dangerous, but he was going to actually back double the red across, wasn't he?
I think Gareth will be thinking that he's going to get a chance.
Well, Andy's obviously got back cushion with a bit of side, hasn't he? And I think you've just got to get into it and get in play, hit the red, and hope maybe a yellow goes side.
Touch the black.
See, but it's a foul, obviously. Gazel's going to probably stay ball in hand, but you know, even if at that speed, you know, I know you had to get into it, but the red was always going to still be safe. So even if he hit it and left the red safe, Gaz had loads of balls to play with.
You've got to go for it.
I think you've got to play the naturally, just saying, right, I need a bit of luck and pace it
Go
out.
for it.
Yeah. And then that's me anyway. Obviously every player is different, but I'm thinking I need to get out and play. I might push the yellow safe, but I could fluke the red.
Yeah.
You know, but you stick it in there against a good player, they're going to keep you absolutely under it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jake, the website, it's qscore.com. Have a look and just click on the World Pool Championships. There's loads of scoring from events around the world. Or go on the IPA and go live scoring for World Championships. Click through, it'll go straight to qscore.com, and you can get live updates on scores, draws from the men's doubles, the men's singles, the mix, the ladies.
This game has pulled in a fairly big crowd for a Thursday afternoon.
Yeah, well, two very well-respected players, isn't it? You know, with Mr. Hibbott and Andy.
Do we know how many viewers we've got on the stream?
Not sure. Hopefully we know ball and rigid with our commentary. I'm sure there'll be quite a few. There's quite a few people in the chat.
So we've got 962 viewers.
Yeah, it's not bad for a seniors game for the oldies, is it? Around 1,000 viewers, so yeah, it's quite good for a relaxing Thursday afternoon here in sunny and beautiful Bradford.
It's raining outside.
Oh, is it? I'll say it was sunny when I came out. Raining.
You've been in this room for 3 days, though.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, because I've just gonna drop this in now.
It's got insurance as well. We know where that ball safe on the cushion. I mean,
like for me, he's a million to not win this frame. To be fair, he's just gonna drop this in.
nope.
No, it's in because he hit knee jaw. See, so like when you hit knee jaw at that speed, it took it and he played it with a trace. Yeah, so this is going to be one black away.
We'll get ready for the
Chance
handshake.
to get to the third round of the men's World Championship Seniors. It was a great match and prevailing over Andy Lucas, 7 frames to 5. Congratulations to Gaz and commiseration to Andy. And obviously tune in live for the next game. I'm not sure, I think it is at 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
Mark Farnsworth versus Jack Whelan, unless he squeeze another game in. Thanks for your time, Chris.
Thanks to you all, Chris.
No worries, mate. And I'll catch you up, pal. Cheers.
Stop going off the break.